Hi everybody, it's Charlie Page and I've got a very important question for you today based on the consulting I've done in the last week. And here's the question. Are you overthinking your marketing? Are you making your attempt to make money online, your attempt to sell products online, are you overthinking it? Are you making it too complicated? In the last week, these are the things that my clients have told me. One client said, well, I've got 700 Facebook followers, right? I have a group. She has a private group with 700 people in it. So it's a private group. It's not just Facebook followers. Never made an offer to them before. Okay, she wants to sell things, but she's never asked them to buy anything. She's built up the goodwill, but she's never taken advantage of the goodwill and leveraged it to her advantage by making a legitimate offer that would legitimately help the people in her group. Another one has an email list of 12,000 people, and she emails them once every 6 weeks. And I asked her why, and she said, well, I think that might be too much if I do it more than every 6 weeks, because won't they get tired of hearing from me? And then I asked her, how many emails do you get a day every day? And she said about 150. So here's the point. She shouldn't be necessarily emailing every day, but her overthinking about how much is too much and how often is too often and how long is too long, how many words should be my email, where should I put my call to action link, what should I put an image or not? All of these questions, they led to paralysis of analysis, right? They paralyzed her. And she could just get out one email every 6 weeks. Not criticizing her. God bless her for sending an email every 6 weeks. That's what's kept her business going. But she can do much better if she stops overthinking it. Another one, well, several of them actually have funnels that are half built, right? Because they're saying, I'm not sure if this squeeze page is right. I'm not sure if this sales letter is right. Does this sales letter have all the things in it it needs? I have one client who's had the same sales letter in process, cooking on the stove for 3 months. So I said to him, let's get this out here today and let's do the best we can today and not let the perfect be the enemy of the good. So are you overthinking your marketing? I know I do. Lord knows I do. It's been something that I've been guilty of for many, many years, but thank God I've finally broken the habit and I'll get something out there quickly. In a moment, I'm going to show you a website that I forced myself to get it out there, and it's not pretty and it's not perfect, right? Quote unquote, as if anything is perfect. But you know what? It's one of my best selling offers. And then I have one client who was trying to find out who his perfect customer would be and spent about a week trying to determine all of the attributes. What movies would this person see? What clothes would this person buy? Here's the thing. That's great if you're spending $100,000 a week in advertising on Facebook, but that's overkill if you've not made your first sale online. So let's embrace simplicity. And let me show you this website. Let me click over here. Okay, this is an offer of mine for a group coaching called How to Succeed with PLR. Not trying to sell you this, although I believe in this site, I believe in this teaching, and there's no doubt that there's PLR sitting on your hard drive right now that could be turned into cash. But my point in this video is to give you an illustration of how simple a thing can be. I agonized over the sales letter for this thing for about 5 days, and I finally woke up one day and I said, okay, I'm getting it out today, right? What's the best I can do? So I turned on my camera and I started filming a video. I came up with a headline. Here's the headline. It's a legitimate headline. I really have taken $3,300 worth of PLR and turned it into $216,000 worth of cash, worth of sales, right? Then I created this video, which is not long, right? I just opened up Keynote, made a few slides, and started recording, kind of like I'm doing now. This video is not perfect, by the way. It's no way it's going to be perfect. And then I put a nice big old add to cart button right at the bottom that says, yes, I want to profit from PLR. And hey, while we're on this button, let me give you an insider tip. When you're doing your calls to action, what you want to put on the button or in the link is what you want them to hear in their head. Almost everyone who reads by narrating it in their head, right? So if I'm reading this, let me show you how to turn digital cash into cash. If I'm reading that silently just on my own, I'm actually hearing myself say the words in my head. Now, ask yourself this. What words do you want your potential buyer to say as they're reading your ad, your website, your blog post, your Facebook post, or other things? Well, I want them to say, yes, I want to profit from PLR. And when I changed my add to cart button from add to cart, which is, why do we do that, right? I changed it from add to cart to, yes, I want to profit from PLR. Let me in now. Our sales went up. Okay, so top of the page, one headline, one video, one add to cart button, one little explainer there, right? I'm accentuating the price here. It's a $197 course. I'm discounting it by $150 during the grand opening. And then here's the beautiful, wonderful offer stack. You got to have an offer stack. Got to do the offer stack. I have an entire teaching about your offer stack. It's just revolutionized my business. Thank you, Russell Brunson, by the way. That's where I learned it, and it's brilliant. So here's what you get. You get this thing, that thing, the other thing, $988 for $47. And that's the end of the page, folks. That's it. It's over. There it is. Now, why $47? Here's why. People will pay $47 almost without thinking about it. $988, they got to really think about it. They got to talk to their wife, talk to their husband, check their bank account, make sure they got room on the credit card, all that kind of stuff. And here's the math. It takes 21, right there you go. If you sell 21 at 47, you make as much money as 988. So which one's easier? To find a person who's going to pay 988 or to find 21 people who will pay 47? I guarantee you the answer is 21 people who pay 47. So let's look at this page one more time, and then I'm going to shut this video down so I don't just talk your ear off. Here's how simple it can be. If you've been overthinking a sales letter, a blog post, a sales funnel, a squeeze page, a lead magnet, your email follow-up system, here's what I'm saying to you. Here's my advice. The action step, embrace simplicity and get something out today that you make good but not perfect. If you can make it perfect in a day, do it. If you can't, by 5 o'clock, get that rascal out there. Headline, video, add to cart button, little bit of explainer, price justification, order form stack, second call to action, game over. One of the best performing sales letters I've ever written. Now, I charge $25,000 to write long form sales letters, right? So if you want a big 8,000, 10,000 word thing, it's going to cost. This little beauty here has performed as well as those big behemoths because it's simple, it's fast, and I got it out quick. And getting it out there is the name of the game. So embrace simplicity. Don't overthink it. If you need any help, reach out to me and let me know. You can always reach me at charliepage.com. I'll be happy to help you. And if you do have PLR sitting on your computer and you want to turn it into cash, take a look at this. It's called succeedwithplr.com. All right. Thank you. Have a great day.